Was the someone as intelligent as Elon Musk? What is it about Tesla's new supercharger that makes it stand out? Tesla is sure to make history. Did you know that their stocks are even ahead of the curve in the EV charging industry? And they have also revealed a new charger that will blow your mind. The public is starting to hear more about this new DC fast charging station Tesla has introduced to its lineup in the Netherlands. Stay with us to find out when the company makes available its first V4 superchargers, which have the potential to be twice as powerful as the model they are replacing. Due to recent public previews of the new charging station by surrounding Tesla customers, Tesla officially opened the first 4th-generation superchargers on March 15. Now, further details regarding the supercharger V4's capabilities are available. The charger satisfies the specifications for electric automobiles with a maximum power output of 600 kW and a maximum current of 615 amps at 1000 volts. The V4 charger's basic form is largely same, with the exception that going forward, its letters will be illuminated to make it easier for users to identify the charger distance in miles. Furthermore, the V4 superchargers have wires that are significantly longer than those of previous models. Tesla's previous supercharger wires were only about 6.5 feet or 2 meters long. With the V4, they have been extended to roughly 10 feet or 3 meters, making it simpler to charge a range of cars in anticipation of a speedy rollout. The new charger is expected to give a quicker charge rate than the current 250 kilowatt supercharger versus resealing for existing vehicles. Additionally, it will feature a solution for electric vehicle cost CCS charging compatibility, as Tesla stated during Investor Day. Yes, you heard us correctly. Starting today, V4 superchargers will support electric vehicles using Tesla's charging by integrating a built-in CCS01 converter known as the Magic Dock. As with CCS compatible cars and inlet, also referred to by the firm as NACS, this update is obviously only meant for markets where opening the network is necessary, maybe North America, South Korea, and a few other nations outside of China and Japan, for example. Compatibility with other EVs to allow non-Tesla EVs access to the network, and a longer cable of V4 stalls to allow EVs with charging elements. The numerous locations to use the facility more power should result in. Tesla uses a connector compatible with CCS2 throughout Europe and most other regions. In other words, the 4 superchargers in Europe and the Magic Dock V3 in the US will eventually join in the US to form V4 with Magic Dock, and an additional power boost through 350 kilowatts, faster charging based on the specific EV model mentioned. Given that the picture was taken at the V4 site in the Netherlands and indicates maximum voltage of 1000 volts at the stall level, we're sure all of you would like to see if the company decides to increase the voltage. However, there is still something we need to add. Even if Tesla starts installing new equipment, it might take years to upgrade the network to primarily V4 units, and then a little longer to the oldest V2, V3 devices. Another piece of good news, it appears that Tesla is riding high right now. The White House unveiled a new strategy this year that states that by the end of 2024, at least 7,500 superchargers from Tesla and destination charger networks made by other automakers will be accessible to electric vehicle users. If this happens, people, this will be a huge game changer. Right now, Tesla is the leader in the electric vehicle market. Let's dissect and comprehend the reason initially superchargers made by Tesla are genuinely quick. One of the biggest complaints from customers in most parts of the world is the length of time it takes to charge an electric car. Even with a fast charger, this can take up to an hour, which is why Tesla's new V4 supercharger is so incredible. It takes 27 minutes to charge the Tesla Model S long range from 10 to 80 at its highest charging speed of 250 kilowatts. If the car was capable and connected to the new V4 supercharger, that time might be lowered to under 11 minutes. This gives a theoretical charging speed of 615 kilowatts, almost twice as fast as anything currently available globally. Let's clarify in straightforward terms. Although the Model S has an impressive EPA-rated 265-mile range, Tesla superchargers are different from standard charging stations in a few ways. Firstly, they can charge the car to 50 of its capacity in 20 minutes or to 80 of its capacity in 40 minutes. This means that they can charge a car approximately 16 times faster than the average public charging station. Secondly, Tesla's supercharger network innovation extends the range of the car beyond quick charge. The company is experimenting with battery switching at a few of its supercharger stations. Yes, that sounds crazy, but the technology allows you to swap out your old battery for a fully charged one in under 90 seconds. Pretty cool, huh? Notably, Tesla may charge a small fee for the swap for some owners who will eventually need to return to pick up their original battery, and we're only talking about for 3 here. Sources claim that the new superchargers that Tesla installed as part of a pilot station in Europe are more significant than the V3 stalls that are currently in use. The specification signs on the rear of the new stalls indicate a 615 amp peak current at 1000 volts DC, whereas the V3 superchargers in Europe only have a 475 amp peak current with liquid cooled cables that can charge a maximum of 1000 miles per hour. Tesla supercharger V3 stations can offer up to 250 kilowatts of power and provide up to 1000 miles of range per hour of charging. Tesla hasn't publicly released the details for supercharger V4 stations, but is developing a new charging technology that will be more powerful than the existing ones. Although Tesla has not acknowledged anything, several rumors claim that the supercharger V4 stations may be able to supply up to 350 kilowatts of power. It's crucial to remember that the maximum charging speed also depends on the battery chemistry and platform voltage of the car, the level of charge, the temperature of the cell, and other elements, because Tesla models still have a 400 volt charging system, even though a supercharger V3 or V4 station may be able to deliver a particular amount of power. The actual charging rate may vary based on the vehicle specs. And as for the charging method, there isn't much of a change. Like mentioned in the beginning, one of the greatest complaints of EV owners would be resolved by shorter charging periods, which would also result in a dramatic decrease in the lines at fast charging stations, as drivers could top off their EVs practically as quickly as they could fill up their petrol tank. It would also reduce overall travel times. Looks like that's the cherry on the top, and exactly what EV drivers needed. Not only is encouraging the use of electric vehicles, key component of President Joe Biden's strategy to combat climate change, but he also proposed to provide the largest and most reliable charging network in the nation to all drivers by 2030. Biden also pledged to install 500,000 chargers nationwide and build a network of fast charging stations along 53 miles of highway. It appears that Tesla has a great future ahead of it, even though the Department of Energy's statistics on the number of EV charging stations already in existence are astounding. Tesla has approximately 17,700 fast chargers in the US, meaning that the majority of the network will be inaccessible for electric vehicles manufactured by General Motors Ford Motor Company. There are reportedly over 29,000 fast chargers nationwide, according to Volkswagen and other manufacturers, but Tesla controls the majority of the market for charging technology, user friendliness, the number of charging stations and bases per site, as well as their dependability above all else. Tesla superchargers are the best in the business. They will allay your concerns for those thinking about making the switch to electric vehicles. This is because Tesla has stated clearly that it plans to expand the use of its network to include more EVs, and it has been doing so in Europe for a number of months. Occasions with more V4 supercharged stalls will also be revolutionary, as the majority of sites in many locations still have V2 and V3 superchargers. What do you think, guys? Is Tesla's supercharger truly a game changer? Tesla also stated that the Tesla Semi and Cybertruck would be the vehicles that could fully utilize Tesla's future V4 superchargers at its Semi delivery event. There's another win. What do you think is best about Tesla chargers? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. If you're new here, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Click the notification bell and keep checking back.